Hello and welcome to Sky Ocean Media Sports, right here in Sokoto City, in the city of Caliphate. My name is Abubakar Suleiman, and today in the media edition, we are going to be discussing sports with one of Sokoto's finest, one that has represented the country, one in Nigeria here. He has been into the World Cup and he has been into the African Cup of Nations, and he has definitely represented Nigeria in European competition. And anyway, I'm talking about no other person than Shehu Abdullahi. Shehu, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you for...
All right. Can you tell us more about yourself? Because a lot of us in Sokoto State, a lot of people, should I say, in Sokoto State, they've heard the name Shehu. They've seen you represented in African Cup of Nations. They've seen you represented in World Cup. They know you're son of the soil. But some still do not know who Shehu Abdullahi is. Tell us a short one.
Not too much to say about me. I think I'm someone that grew up here struggling, chasing my dreams, and then have a lot of passion about football, about sport. And then I started my journey since when I was, I think, 7 or 8 to 10 years.
That's when you had football in mind?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, because I can remember I have a brother that play football as well, and he used to take me with him whenever he went to go to training or game like this. So yeah, I always have it in my mind that I want to play football. It's what I choose, and thank God I finally achieved my dream in terms of football. So I grew up here in Sokoto, starting with grassroots. That's where my journey started. You know, I started with one club that they call FC Monaco. It's a club that we have in grassroots here in Sokoto.
Okay.
After playing there, then I moved to Nepal Pillars, and then I moved to All Star before I have a chance to represent the country for a trials, camp trials under 17. I can remember 2007.
Okay.
Which I couldn't make it at then. So I have to come back. So when I come back, that I have opportunity to be with the Sokoto United to play for them. So I register with them, I signed for them. I have the opportunity to play just 2 to 5 games for them. Season finish, I got an offer from Plateau United.
Oh.
Yeah, of Jos. It's a lot of story behind that, because then I have to struggle with my dad, my family to let me go.
Why? They didn't want you to go and play sports?
They don't want me to go. Yeah, they don't want me to go. My dad want me to be with him in his business, or at least to stay and finish my study. So at them, it's a lot of struggle. Then we finally manage, at least since I finished my diploma, so at least I can go. So my mom have to convince him, she have to talk to him.
Wow.
Before he can say, okay, let him go and play his football, and maybe. So my dad gave that permission for me to travel to Plateau, where I spent my first season with them. We got a promotion to Premier League.
Okay.
Then I play also 1 season with that. Then when I was in Jos, I have the opportunity as well to travel to Holland for a trial. Yeah, I can remember I went there, I couldn't make it at them. Why I'm saying all this, because I want other people that are watching us,
they should know that the struggle,
the struggle, you have to be strong, you have to keep going, keep working, you know, before you can get there at least. So I went there, I couldn't make it, then I have to come back. I came back, I started again with Plateau United, and then I finished the season with them. I got an offer again from Kano Pillars. So from there, from Plateau, I moved to Kano Pillars, where I spent 3 years with Kano Pillars. I managed to win 3 titles with them in Kano Pillars, 3 Premier League. Then when I was in Kano Pillars, that's where I got the chance to be with the under 20. I got an invitation with the national team under 20, which we play the qualifiers. We got to the Nation Cup. We have medals there, bronze medal. Then we came back. We went to the World Cup again. So from the World Cup, we came back. Then I got an offer to Saudi Arabia at them. I went to Saudi. It's difficult for me. It's my first time to leave the country, new environment, new system.
You were just homesick.
Yeah.
You were missing home.
I said no. I can't be here at this moment. So it's a lot of story behind moving to Saudi Arabia. I end up crying, sneaking to run away. They asked the police to chase me back. A lot of story back there. Yeah. I cry. I spoke with the president of the club. I said, look, he added in my contract, he added almost $200,000 to convince me to stay. I say no. At them, all what I want, come back home. Yeah, I'm telling you, this story is a story that maybe no one had it before. But believe me, he added $200,000 in my contract just for me to stay. At them, I already make my mind that no, I just want to come back home. Yeah, home. Because when I went there as my first time, I went to one city there called Al Aruba in Saudi Arabia. I went there, I see desert, I see it's different mentality. I see women covering their face, I see the training, but at them, I say no.
Yeah, this environment is not going to work.
It's not for me at the moment, at that time, because I'm still young. I started chasing my football career, and so I came back. Then before I went, normally I have like 3 offers. I have one offer in Kuwait, I have one in Saudi, I have one in Tunisia. So when I come back, then I got the call from the team from Kuwait. Then and I say, okay, maybe let me go and see. So I went to Kuwait, where I also play 1 season with them. During my time with Kuwait club, I win 3 cup with them. I play just 1 season with them. We win Asian Cup, we win Prince Cup, we win their like FA Cup there in Kuwait.
In Kuwait.
Yeah, so from there then I have an offer again from Portugal, União de Madeira. So when I went there, I go back to União de Madeira. Then it's there that we went to the Olympic, and we went to this senior national team. I was there with them. I forgot 2014, we played the Chan with home base. I was there when I was in Kano Pillars. So I now moved to Portugal, then be with the national team. We'll go to Olympic. We came back, continue with the national team. So I stayed only 1 year with the Portuguese club there in União de Madeira. After União de Madeira, I moved back to Cyprus, FC Anotosis. I spent 2.5 years with them. Yeah, I played 2.5 years with them. Then I moved back to Turkey, Bursaspor, where I also spent almost 3 years with Bursa in Turkey. So after Turkey, during that COVID, my contract finished in Turkey. Then I moved back to Cyprus again, to Omonia, where I also spent my 2 years with them. During my stay with Omonia, we also win 3 cups. We've been to Europa League, we've been to Conference League, we've been to Champions League playoff. So we achieved a lot. In terms of, before I went to Omonia, there are almost 9 years without trophy. So we came there, we rebuilt the club, we win the league, we win the cup, we win the Super Cup, and then we go to Europa League. The next season we go to the Conference League. The last one we went to the Champions League playoff. Then we end up playing in the Europa League. So I see my journey in terms of football and in general is long story. I don't think the time will permit me to. But I'm just trying to cut some of the
we'll get that.
journey.
Now, as a man that has played the World Cup, the African Cup of Nations, Champions League, Europa League, the Conference Cup, and won championship in Kuwait and in other places now. That feeling, how is there something that you can equate with it?
Well, to be honest, whenever I look at my achievement in type of trophies, in type of medals, in terms of the games that I play, even with the national team.
Yes.
I've been there since 2010. So we're talking about almost 12 to 13
13
years in the national team. To be there in the national team for more than 10 years, just alone is something that you can be proud of. So talking about the achievement, the medal, the trophies that I won, whenever I turn back, I look at it, I check my phone sometimes to check some pictures to make me proud that yes, at least my dream is here. Then I feel happy about it whenever I look at it.
Well, now, out of the East now, we can say, which of the coaches has been the person that you feel has contributed enormously to your career? I'm talking about the Nigerian coaches that has contributed mostly to your career.
Here in Nigeria, well, no, just Nigerian.
Just Nigeria. I'm talking about the National League. I'm talking about the National League.
Also with the national team.
Yeah, the national team. Just, well, which one you feel that has made that mark that yes, this man now is there for me?
Wow. I have a lot of coaches that, yeah, to be honest, I have coaches that really, really helped my career. I cannot deny that. But talking about the coaches, I can start with we have one coach that they call Coach Tai. He's in Kaduna. I can remember when I went to just for a trial.
Yes.
I went there alone without no one. I just went for a trial.
You alone?
Yeah. He saw me. He saw the talent on me. He said, no, this boy, I want to see him again. He gave me like maybe 6 chances to prove myself.
Wow.
Yeah. From there, then he took me. He encouraged me. He gave me the confidence. At that time, I can tell you the big names that we are having in Plateau United, like the names of Ajibade, Pijo Daniel Njogu, Olayenka.
I think I remember Olayenka very much.
All these names, big players that we have at them, players that we've been hearing about, we watch them on TV and stuff like that.
They were in the club.
Yeah, they were on the club that time with me.
Wow.
And that coach stood for me, believe in me, encourage me, give me the confidence to, you part of it. So I can call him. And then I also have Ladan Boso. He is the one that invited me to Kano Pillars.
Oh,
also, yeah.
Okay.
He trusts me, he encouraged me. So I have a lot of like coaches. If you talk about the national team, coaches like Seasia, coach like Stephen Keshi, Daniel Omokachi. So all these players, especially Daniel Omokachi, he played a very, very vital role for my career. So all these coaches, they are there for me. They encourage me a lot. So Omokachi is someone that I can never forget in my football career or in my life in general.
Okay.
Because up to today, he keeping the communication and the encouragement even I can say last week we spoke.
Wow.
Yeah. So
till now you're still communicating.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah. And the last one that I can say maybe is Ganotro, the former boss of the national team. No, that one is unbelievable. It's amazing.
Speaking about Ganotro, why do you think that? Because the man did his part to bring Nigerian players. As a matter of fact, made a lot of mark with some of them. I've spoken to some of them and they all said good things on his own mark. But why do you think Nigerians just don't have that patience to just... Was it okay? Let's do it this way. Do you think it was a good idea for them to let him go?
No, I don't think so. At that moment is the wrong timing. We do it in not the good time for that. Because if you look at his departure and the tournament that we have on ground at that moment, it's very close, it's very tight. So I believe it's the wrong timing. He should took the team to the Nation Cup. Then maybe after the Nation Cup, then maybe they can decide what they want to do. But there are people in charge and it's their responsibility to do that. So we move on.
Okay. All right. Football in Sokoto and in Nigeria, how would you describe it?
Well, if you look at in terms of our grassroots football here in the state, I think we are far better than almost a lot of the state in Nigeria. If you look at how we organize our league here in Sokoto, how we play, how we promote the young talent that we have here in Sokoto. It's just that we need also other people to come in to support our talent youth. So because sometimes I cannot do it alone. I have my limits. I have somewhere that I cannot go beyond. But I think if you look at the football in the state, in Sokoto, at least we are going somewhere. Not like where we are before.
Okay.
You go to the league even today. If you watch the games today, you went to the field in Sukwa, you see how our youth is playing, how people came to watch. Today, I can assure you, the whole Nigeria, I don't think there is any grassroots football or team that can say, okay, season finished, transfer window open. Maybe player, they can say, okay, we send player 500,000, 400,000, 300,000. Sometimes last week, I was watching my phone, I saw they make one transfer, I think in Katsina, from tour or something, they send player 20,000. It's go viral from the media.
20,000
wow, 20,000 naira transfer. I was like, wow. This we didn't know that here in Sokoto, our league, some players took 500,000 transfer fee. 400, 300 for transfer fee. Here in Sokoto.
Wow.
So the only thing that we are going somewhere, but I believe though we have our challenges, but the challenges we have, I don't want to come here on media to talk about it. We are trying to see how we can fix it because, okay, the challenges we have maybe is misunderstanding. Some people don't understand our plan. They don't understand what we want to do with our youth here. So it's lack of misunderstanding, which I hope and I believe with other people coming in, the government coming in to see how we can fix that misunderstanding, it will be better and it will be good for our state and our youth here in Sokoto. But in terms of progress, I think we are going somewhere.
Okay. Nigeria, what would you say to that? In Nigeria as well, let's say the Nigerian Professional League.
In Nigerian League, I believe if you look at the table, if you look at the league, if you've been following the league, you see that at least there is a lot of changes this season compared to previous season. And then, to be honest, we still have a long way to go in terms of our league here in Nigeria. And also, when we talk about Nigeria, we also have to talk about our national team. So let me give you an example. Let's take during Stephen Keshi.
Yes.
You see a lot of home-based players in the team. Players like me. He's the one that brought me from Nigeria League, from home base, even to the main team, Super Eagles. So if we really want our national team also to be where we want it to be, we also have to come back to our league. Our league players also have to be given chance to be part of the Super Eagles, even not just to be part of it, to play in it, because most of these players, they know what it takes to be in Super Eagles. To be there for them is something. But today we have a lot of players that they don't even know what it means to play for Nigeria. They think it's just like normal football that you can just come and play. Let me tell you, in Nigeria League, players, their dream and their hope is to be with the Super Eagles.
That's the goal, to just play for the Super Eagles.
Play for Super Eagles. They can die for Super Eagles. But today we don't have those players. They are not in the team anymore.
So they are more of, like, it's all about money.
It's all about money. So we need players that can play for Nigeria, play for their heart. So if we have those kind of players in the team, believe me, our national team will come back to where we want it to be. But at the moment, that's what we have, and I believe and I hope we will do better in the Nation Cup.
Okay. All right, Najeriya Abdullahi, thank you very much for being with us. It's really an honor to really have you. And places is definitely where you go. We'll definitely be praying for you to see you at the height, at the top, more and more to the rappers. I hope we've not seen the last of you representing the country and making us proud again. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much.
All right, and that's a wrap of what we have for today on on Sky Ocean Media Sports right here in the city of the Caliphate, that's Sokoto State. We'll be doing this again some other time. Do have a lovely day. Bye bye.